Welcome to English with Teacher. I'm Teacher. So today I will be doing more business idioms for grammar and conversational practice with my lovely student from Vietnam. So please introduce yourself, ma'am.
Hi everyone, hi teacher. My name is Thao. Yes, and have a good day.
Thank you. Okay, so what's the first phrase that you have there?
Yeah, my very first phrase today is at arm's length. The phrase "dueling at arm's length" is used to describe the relationship between two unrelated people or entities. Entities where neither has control over the other. More generally, to keep something or someone at arm's length can also mean to keep them at a distance and not to involve yourself directly with that person or thing.
Nice. Okay, do you know what they mean by the term entities?
It means that it have two meanings. The first meaning is it describes the relationship between two people that are not relative or
No. Okay, so you have people, right? Then you have, in business, you have people and you have entities, okay?
Yes.
Entities is a general term for things like banks are entities, companies are entities, groups of people are entities, right? An investor group is an entity. So entities are any kind of a company, corporation, association. It's a general term to cover groups rather than people.
Yeah.
So by saying entities, you cover any type of group.
Yes.
Right? A political party might be an entity.
Yes.
Okay. So, what do you... Let's hear what you think it means.
Yeah. It means that the company or the entities have no relationship between each other, and they are wholly different. They are wholly separate and not be controlled by each other.
Yes. Now, they might do business with each other.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, if you're talking about a person, right? Maybe you're at work and you see that someone at work is not doing their job properly. They're going to cause problems. They're going to be a problem, right?
Yes.
So you want to keep them at arm's length so you don't get associated with them if they start to cause problems.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why it can be used for people as well. Because sometimes you just look at someone and you say, you know what, I don't want to get close to that person because eventually the boss is going to be mad at him. And I don't want the boss being mad at me too because he thinks that we're friends or something. So you keep them at an arm's length. You say good morning and, you might help them out a little bit here and a little bit there, but you don't get friendly with them. You don't go to lunch with them. You don't sit around and chat with them. You just only do what you need to do with them.
Yeah. So it means in some part of it means it have a negative meaning.
Usually if you're keeping someone at arm's length, it's because, or a company at arm's length, it's because there's something negative, whether there's a suspicion or there's an actual founded thing. Sometimes it's a new company and you're just like, you know what? Until they prove themselves, I'm going to kind of keep them at an arm's length. And so we might do business with them once in a while, but we're not going to look like we're partners and doing business all the time. Okay? So use it in a sentence, please.
Yeah. At the moment, our company are not, our company is not at arm's length with that company because they sent us defective goods last time.
Okay, you are at arm's length, or you are keeping them at arm's length.
We are not.
No. If you're not keeping them at arm's length, you're coming together with them.
Yeah.
If you're keeping them at arm's length, you're staying apart from them.
Yeah.
Right? So you would say, our company is keeping this other company at arm's length because the last time we did business with them, they sent us defective products.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are keeping them at arm's length is negative.
Yeah.
Not keeping them at arm's length is positive. Means that they're a good company and you're going to bring them in.
Yeah.
Think of it. Okay, so arm's length is like this, right? Is negative. If you don't keep them at arm's length, you embrace them, which is positive.
Yeah.
Okay? Perfect. Next one.
Next one is at stake. When something is at stake, it is at risk or under question, and it may be lost as a result of current actions or correct or circumstances.
What?
Circumstances. Profits may be put at stake by a questionable choice in
No.
packaging.
Right. That's it.
Yeah, packaging design or employment positions may be put at stake by budget and funding cuts. You may hear the term being used to exaggerate risks and possible outcomes of controversial suggestions and ideas. The phrase apparently originates in bear fighting, where people would place money bet on a bear tied to a stick and attacked by dogs.
Dogs. I never even knew that was a thing. There you go. See, I learned too.
I think it's a very hard idiom. Can you explain it for me?
Okay, so basically, if I invested in your company,
Yes.
okay, and I invested all my savings in your company,
Yeah.
I have a lot at stake,
Yeah.
right? So, if I decide to move to Vietnam, I have a lot at stake because once I'm there, I'm there. Okay, so having a lot at stake means that you're taking a big risk.
Yeah.
Okay? So, if you buy a house, you have a lot at stake.
Yeah.
Because you're putting a lot of money down and you're signing a contract. So you have a lot to lose if something bad happens.
Yeah.
Okay. So use it in a sentence, please.
Um, it's a lot of how to say that? It's a lot at stake if I buy that house because the house is because uh, because the house is under the urban planning.
Okay. So you either say there is
Yeah.
or I have. There is a lot at stake or I have a lot at stake.
I have a lot at stake if I buy that house because it is under urban planning.
Very good. Very good. Next one.
The next idiom is backroom deal. A backroom deal is a decision or action that is made in a secret without the knowledge of others or the public in general. Backroom deals can take place within businesses, government organizations, or any other group of people who have decision-making powers. A backroom in its literature, literal, lit,
That's it.
yeah, literal sense is a room at the back of the main building, set away from the public eye. Yeah,
Okay, you understand what it means?
yeah. I think it is a decision or a deal or a decision or a deal between two people or two groups that are not known by others.
Right. The government here does them all the time, which usually isn't a good thing. It usually involves a lot of money going hand to hand. I'm just saying, right? But that's Canada.
And so I think the transaction or the transaction of buying house or something like that in Vietnam, the price usually are in backroom deal, and the government cannot know the real price that they buy.
Shh, they might be watching.
Yeah.
Okay, so use it in a sentence, please.
Yeah. Um, mm, I and my husband have a backroom deal that all my parents don't know. Something like that.
Ooh, a scandal. Very good, very good. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
The next one is back to square one. To back to square one means to return to the beginning of something, usually after being unsuccessful in the first instance. The phrase stems from a popular board game but has become a commonplace in spoken and written English.
I didn't do a very good job taking that picture. Very good, very good. So, what's your understanding of it?
Back to square one is you do something and it is enough and it failed or it isn't successful. You do it again. Like startups, they fail and they do it again.
Yes. So, use it in a sentence, please.
yeah. Uh, he he has a started company in delivering food, but it's not success. But it wasn't successful. But he's tried to back to the square one.
Okay. So he had to go back to square one and start again.
He had to go back to the square one and start again.
Not the square one, just square one.
Oh, yeah, back to square one. Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Next one.
Next one is back to the drawing board. If your task or activity is unsuccessful and you need to start over, you go back to the drawing board. The phrase originates from an American cartoon artist who wrote the phrase at the top of an image he had published in the New Yorker.
Okay. Very good. So what's your understanding of it?
I think it has the same meaning with back to a square one, right?
Yes. For me, it has a little bit of a different flavor.
Yeah.
Because back to square one usually means that you're going to go back and try the same thing again.
Yes.
Back to the drawing board to me means that you're going to go back and rethink the entire thing and do it differently.
Oh, yes.
I'm not sure if that's what it means, but that's what it feels like it means to me. The difference in it is. Yeah. Okay. So in a sentence, please.
Oh my goodness, I got the wrong decision, and I have to back to the drawing board and do it again.
Okay. Another thing you could have used, because I know this is recent for you, we decided not to buy that house. So we had to go back to the drawing board and think of a new house. Okay. Perfect. And the next one.
And the next one is bad egg. Someone who is untrustworthy, unreliable, or corrupt may be
Hang on. Crooked.
Crooked. Yeah, crooked. May be described by those around them as a bad egg. Eggs do not visibly change when they become in
Would you like some help, ma'am? That's a very different word.
No,
Okay, so look at the word while I say it. Okay. Inedible.
inedible.
Edible.
Edible.
Yes. Is it
Edible.
edible is something eatable? Inedible is something that's you can't eat.
Oh my goodness.
So that's where it comes from.
Yeah.
So, okay, continue reading.
Yeah. And this carries through in the idiom. A bad egg may look like a normal person, but inside they are rotten.
Okay, so what's your definition? What do you think it means?
Bad egg means negative, and it describes the people or think that outside they are okay, but inside they have different character. They are not good enough.
They're not good people.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so use it in a sentence, please.
He is, or sorry, she is a bad ex, and I will not be I will not be how to say that in English?
You can use one of the other idioms. This is the perfect time to use another idiom.
Yeah. Sis is a bad ex, so I don't want to cooperate with her anymore.
You could have said, she's a bad egg, so I'll keep her at arm's length.
Yeah. Perfect.
Right? So, you can build on these things, eh? Very good, very good. You know what? I think that these are fun. And like I said, for anybody doing international business, they're very useful, I think. So thank you very much for participating. It's been fun. We definitely have to do more videos. And thank you everyone for watching. I hope that you learned a lot and had some entertainment from this one. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. And if there's anything you want to know, ask in the comments section. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.